on that.
What's the last one? Well, we got Love Is Blind.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Sometime.
Just feel like my worst fear is like we fall in love, we have this beautiful connection. It's like, you know, we do the reveal and it's like, oh wow, like we never really talked about physical, and like that is important to me. Like Love Is Blind, like I get it, trust me, I get it. I just want to have that reveal door and like, you know, be super turned on by my wife, you know.
In what way do you want to talk about appearance in a experiment where we're not talking about appearance?
I just have to be attracted to you.
Do you have like a specific thing that you're hoping comes through that door, or are you open to like a beauty that maybe you've never explored?
Naturally, I would say I kind of lean towards more like petite. My favorite attributes like lips, butt, and all that stuff. And that sounds like so shallow and all that, but it's like caring what your best attributes are. If I'm gonna propose, that's something I need to know.
Regardless of the emotional connection.
Regardless of the emotional connection, you know?
You know what, bro? What do you mean tell you what I look like? Like, I do have like very basic name and like super soft voice, so I could be literally anything, and like somebody like trying to guess exactly what I look like is a turn off for me, because that's not what we're here for. I personally don't want to sell myself based off like my physical attribute. That to me defeats the purpose, and I understand if that's not gonna work for you. And then I understand that you personally, as the man that you are, looks as, you know, are everything. And
not everything, but it's a big part of.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not mad. No matter what it looks like to the outside world or to me, like Clay is gonna show up as Clay. And like he gives me the option to accept it or reject it. But like Clay is extremely hung up on appearance. And it does bother me because I have so much more to offer. I should have took my ass home.
All right. Just to give a little context on the clip. This clip is from a show on Netflix called Love Is Blind. I think they're in like season 6. And basically it's like a social experiment where single men and women, they look for love, and they get engaged to a person before they actually get to physically see the person. And the process is like 10 days.
Wow.
Right? These two, I think the two people in the clip, the dude's name is Clay. The woman's name is AD. And there's been another clip that went viral for them where they went through the process, they got engaged, and they were going to have a wedding, and they got down the aisle and he kind of walked away.
What?
And didn't go through with the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to marry her.
It was his first time seeing her.
It's the first time seeing her? That's when he finally saw her?
Yeah, you get to see the person.
That's when he saw her.
Yeah, after.
Walking down the aisle, that's when he sees her.
No, I think he might have saw her.
fail.
He didn't see her before that?
I don't know.
All
So
right.
no sex, no nothing. How do you build this relationship? Are you talking to each other?
Well, the experiment is supposed to see if you can fall in love with somebody without looks, just based on their personality.
Catfish. Like text message.
No, not
that's-
catfishing.
that's-
You're in the
catfishing.
same room. You're in that person. You're sharing the
No,
same
it is
space.
that person, but you're not seeing them, right?
Yeah.
So when you're being catfish, you don't know. You might think you know what the person looks like.
Well, catfish is a little bit more extreme.
Maybe
Yeah, it is more extreme. yeah.
Catfish is telling you, no, you're falling in love. You're falling in
But a
love with
fake
another
image
person's
of that
image.
person.
Yeah.
But you
This
are falling in
person-
love with the person too. You have mad conversations. Like
Okay.
you watch the show.
Yeah.
This shit goes on 5 years. They're really in love
Yeah.
with a fake person.
Well, there's a
but they love
deception.
that
There's a
person, though.
deception with the catfish.
Right.
This is no deception.
Yeah.
You're going into it with the premise of, I'm not going to see this person,
Mhm.
but I'm going to fall in love with this person based on their
10
personality.
days. 10 days.
Yeah.
How long are they talking? Like this.
Well, we kind of wanted to introduce this because we kind of wanted to ask, like, how much does looks matter? when you were falling in love with somebody.
Well, now we're seeing it, right? I don't. If you gave them 5 years, I think it could be legitimate. If you give them a year, it could be legitimate. Let them go through some things. Let them help each other through things.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a problem. Now I can talk to you about it. You give me good advice on it. I'm falling in love with who you are, how you help me, how you talk to me. You changed my life. You walk me through things. You give me different perspectives. You can't do that in fucking 10 days.
Okay.
So that's why that guy's talking about looks are important to me.
Yeah.
He's manipulating the project.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, he's doing
Right.
it in the middle of the courting process.
He's trying
though.
to secure his bag.
Of course. And she had such an adverse reaction to it because
I didn't get to see how she looked, but she's gonna have pressure now to keep up. If she thinks it's gonna work for 30 years as a woman, how's she gonna keep up her appearance for 30 years?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
All
So
right.
as a woman, I would see that. As a man, I would see it. You're not allowed to gain weight, nigga. You can't, you know what I mean?
yeah.
You gotta keep it up, you know?
Yeah.
So
Who does it matter to more, women or men, about
Why?
their about appearance?
Appearance?
Yeah.
Well,
Both? More.
I don't
Get off the fence.
You mean off of like percentages if you're just thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Initially meeting a person or marrying a person.
Getting their foot in the door.
Get your foot in the door?
Yeah.
I think it matters more to a man. Because if you that nigga, you that nigga.
Right.
It's done.
Yeah.
But, you know, you gotta be attracted to a woman to holler.
I can object
Go ahead, please.
because who's getting played? All right, you that nigga, but remember Scarface? Who's getting played?
Scarface fell in love with Shorty. Scarface was getting played. Scarface was the next hot thing.
Beyonce could have had any nigga she wanted. Jay-Z's that nigga.
Who's getting played though?
She's happy.
Jay-Z or
no one.
Yeah, Jay-Z getting
Well,
played.
Beyonce, Jay-Z could have had any woman that he wanted.
That's why I
Because
said
he that nigga. If he was broke,
that's
he
how I
wouldn't be
said
able to
Jay-Z
do
getting
that.
played. Remember, guys, continue. I'm throw you facts and review how Jay-Z.
A lot of niggas bad bitches that look
That's why I said
a little.
throw facts. Remember, I'm throwing facts with Gina and anything. Throw facts. I'm gonna tell you how Jay-Z.
Yeah, but you do
So
it. To
then
him.
No,
get the
that-
fact.
No,
How-
let
how
him.
you
Let
get
him. You do it to
How?
him. Let him talk.
Guess what Jay-Z said? I'm an ugly nigga, but how much money I got?
Right.
Sure, guy. Next.
What you pointing at me for?
I just said, Jay-Z said, I'm an ugly nigga. How much I got?
Yeah, but the marriage is still going and it's healthy. It's good.
But he
marriage.
said, I'm an ugly. Have you ever called yourself ugly nigga?
No.
Have you ever called yourself ugly nigga? Have you ever called yourself?
No, but some niggas
You don't think
do.
he was being facetious?
No, he know that, nigga.
Some niggas do to say they ugly. Like, yeah, I'm ugly.
I never met a nigga in my life call themselves ugly.
How many
So
niggas you
what makes
asked
you-
if
what
thought
makes
they
you
was
think-
ugly?
No, the question
That he's
was,
getting played though.
played. You don't ever call yourself ugly.
How many niggas you asked if they thought they was ugly?
That means
bro?
you've been played.
She didn't call him ugly. He called himself
Nigga, I
ugly.
bet you she call that nigga.
She got
She'll
babies.
call that nigga ugly.
She got
to her
daughters that
friends.
look like him that she
Again,
feel is gorgeous.
see that?
Like,
See
don't
that? I
understand.
throw points when we are debating.
You're not debating.
This is why I love Gino Jennings, because at the
Oh,
same
God.
time, see, okay, hold on. Have you called yourself an ugly nigga?
You already said that.
Okay.
You already asked me that.
Did Jay-Z call himself an ugly
I'm
nigga?
ugly.
You said that.
I'm ugly.
That Jay-Z did it.
I'm
I'll
ugly.
pull up.
I think I don't really remember that
He
line
did.
though.
He said, yo, I'm an ugly. They call me ugly, but
Right. I think he was being facetious. No. I think
No.
he said he's the ugly billionaire or something like that, right?
He did. I
So-
know
so-
Big.
so
I know
he
Big. did it.
qualified-
Yeah, and I also, when I say that nigga, I don't mean money either.
oh, now he want to change.
No, I'm not changing shit. When I
That-
that
what?
nigga doesn't mean money. You could be that nigga because you got personality, you got swagger to you, you're smart, you got other things to offer. Money ain't everything, bro.
Other things matter. I think with men,
right.
looks heavily matter. I think men are more visual creatures. Men
To women,
really
right? Yeah.
are attracted to
Nigga,
women
and when you
because,
ugly, you
because
ugly.
of
Stop,
their
stop, stop,
because of